Yo, what's up guys, balisong Sam here, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a review on this knife right here, which is the NewEra Sunshine, right? This is a balisong trainer made by a Chinese company that's very small, just starting out, and they DM me asking if they could send me one so I could go ahead and review their product and make a video about it. So I did. Here we are. So we're gonna go over how it looks, how it performs, just like usual with any other review. But for this one, I also asked my followers on Instagram, on my story, to ask me questions about this knife specifically, that I would answer in this video. So kind of a Q&A as well. And I wanted to implement that into this type of review video. And yeah, if it goes well and you guys like this new format, then we'll do that in the future as well for other knives. But yeah, let's get right into it. So before we go into the questions, let me just go ahead and just show you guys a knife all around. So it's a Tanto blade design. It's only in trainer form as of right now. As you can see, we got the NewEra logo and the name on there as well. We got some Chinese markings that I'm not sure what that says. Maybe it says Sunshine, I'm not too sure. If someone can translate that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be logical for it to say Sunshine, but I could be wrong. They have multiple color options. I'm gonna put a picture up, of their Instagram post where they show all the colors. I decided to go for this dark gray with the black blade because I just think it looks really sick. Now on the side here, we have some grip, some textures in here for grip. We have some good deep jimping on the side as well. As you can see, it's a channel with Zen pins. Non-screwable Zen pins though, so if one of them breaks or they get loose, you're fucked. But I don't think they will break soon. Just judging by how it flips, it feels pretty solid, so I don't think it's gonna go bad real fast. Now, as you can hear, it sounds pretty good. It's really bouncy. It also has that ring, because it's a channel, which is also really nice. Unless you have parents who don't like the sound, then that's a problem. But yeah, overall it sounds really nice. Before we go into like performance and everything, let's just go ahead and answer some questions that you guys asked on Instagram. So the first question is from Light. It says, why is it overpriced? Because they sell it for 199, I think that's Chinese yen or yuan or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And for the West, they say 50 euros or 50 bucks. Well, I had to put this on Google to see how much it actually is, that 199, but apparently that is 25 euros, which is like half of it. So they just double it for the West. Why? They just like money, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's just like money. That's just a valid reason, I guess. I don't know. Flipper was a dolphin, said they sent me one too. Hope to shoot a review or at least some footage with it soon. Very excited for that, bro. I hope to see that in the near future. Hope to see that pop up on my Instagram feed. Would be dope to see your thoughts on it as well. So far, I really like it. How durable have the tolerances been? Well, I only flipped it a bit. So far, no tap, no play. I haven't really dropped it though. My original plan was, when I read this comment, was to throw it out the window. As you can see, it's like concrete down there. Wait, that's grass, but there's a bit of concrete at the bottom there, just like over there, a little path. I was gonna do that for the video, but then I decided, you know what, I actually do still really like this and I don't want to beat it just yet, so we're not gonna do that for the video. But the way it feels, it can last a little bit, it can keep up with beating. But then again though, those hidden or those pressed sand pins, you never really know how durable they are, so we'll just have to find that out in the future. But so far it feels like a really solid knife. Next question, or next comment from Lunar Matco. Yes. How well do you think its flipping performance scales depending on skill level of the flipper from raw flips? Considering it's not that expensive, I would say this would be like an intermediate flipper to beginner flipper. For more advanced stuff, there are better knives out there. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, probably like a good beginner to intermediate balisong, definitely for sure. Highly recommend this to beginners because it feels very solid, and as a trainer. So, yeah. Next question from Revert. Next question from Revert Flips. Who else besides Jigang made the company? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know anything about them. They just sent me their knife and want me to review it. I genuinely don't know anything about this company or whatever, who works there, and so I don't know. Sorry. Next question from Skay. Does this hurt my cat? Well, there's multiple ways you can hurt your cat with this. Obviously, if you drop it on them, if you put this in their ass, or if you try to actually hurt it on purpose, then yeah, it can hurt the cat. Don't flip near your pets, please. Don't do that. Especially with live blades, but even with trainers, don't flip near your pets, bro. Just don't do it. All right, just don't do it. Design and grip. Well, here it is. Very grippy. Also, these on the top of the handles and the bottom, really, really nice. I don't feel like I'm losing the touch with the knife. The only thing I'm having a little bit of issues with is the spine. This is not crowned or whatever. So I feel like with chaplains, it can sometimes get a bit funky. Not necessarily regular chaplains, but especially with like reverse chaplains, that tends to happen a lot. So not really the biggest fan of the spine. Next question from Huri Balisong, Kraken Killer. Simple answer, no, it is not a Kraken Killer. They claim it to be, but no, it's not. Next question from Flip Bin. Where's it from? China, I believe, somewhere from that area. Pretty sure it's just China. Flip Bin also asked, are you sponsored or partnering up with them? I am actually not sure. Like, I generally don't know what our relationship is. All I know for now is I've got this thing sent to me. I need to review it. Alright, they asked for a review, and that's it. We're not talking about commissions. We're not talking about drops. Distributing. We're not talking about any of that stuff, and I wouldn't really be interested in that either, because I already have the big deal with LDY, and I don't really want to get more on my plate. I'm pretty solid with LDY. Also, the communication is not really there as much as with LDY. It's kind of just like, hey, we got this knife, can you review it? Yeah, all right, here's the tracking. And I haven't really heard them ever since. I did send them a message when it arrived, and they reposted that story, but that's about it, really. So no, I'm not sponsored, I would say, and I'm not partnering up with them. I guess I got this thing sent to me for a review. I guess it's a sponsored knife, but it's not a long-term sponsorship in that way. Next question from TV Son. Balance-wise, sir, and I think Flame Flips also asked about the balance. Is it blade bias or neutral or handle bias? So if I put my finger right here, that's about the balance point. So I guess you could say it's a bit handle biased. So those were all the questions that were asked in that story poll. Thank you guys for sending in those questions and helping me out with the video. You guys are amazing. But now let's get actually on with the rest that we have not covered yet about the balisong. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but the Kraken is less thick. Now, in terms of length, as you can see, big difference. Handles start the same place. The handles are just so much longer, right? The blade is somewhat the same, and even that is longer. So this is a pretty big boy. Now, we already discussed the tolerances and the sound. It's amazing, right? Tolerances are good. There is no play, no tap. Sound is amazing, right? So in terms of performance, I would give this a solid, I would say 7.5 to 8. I really like the reverse chaplain stuff and just chaplains in general, and the fact that I'm not really 100% comfortable on doing that because the spine kind of takes away some points. It is pretty solid. It carries momentum really well. I think it's gonna be great for people who are starting out. We just need like a good trainer that doesn't cost them too much. I think this thing is definitely going to be nice for you. Now, I did not do an unboxing video, but I will show you what I got in the box when I got this thing. So let me just find this box real quick. So right here it is. As you can see, it comes in a nice box with a logo and a name on there. For the rest, there's not really much on there. There you go. It came in this bubble wrap and some foam, you know, to protect it for shipping. But as you can see, no card, no spare hardware, no nothing on that. So no new washers, no new pivots. So a bit of a shame, they could have done that. So that's a bit of a minus. So in case you do have any troubles with your you know, screws, you won't have any backup. Now the biggest question, do I recommend it? Well, if you have a list of multiple options and you're just starting out and you kind of just want to have a nice balisong that looks good but also flips, you know, good to get you down to the basics or maybe even the intermediate stuff, then yes, I'd recommend to put it on your list for sure. It's not that expensive either. Shipping was pretty fast to me. I think it took like about 10 days or something, and they also got it through without custom fees, so pretty nice stuff. Now if you are looking for something more performance and that's got a lot of backing from the community, I wouldn't go for this because I don't know how this is going to perform whenever you beat it, you know, when you take it outside. I'm not sure how fast it loses tolerances, and the fact that you don't get spare hardware is a bit, you know, of a worry to me. LDY obviously sends you spare hardware in case something goes, something needs to be replaced, and we've already seen with me and with other flippers in the community, a lot of them, what the Orion can hold up, you know, what kind of beating it can hold up to, because it's just been in the community longer and it's been, you know, sold to a lot more people. You know, it's had more backing because it's been alive longer. Maybe in the future, you know, when this thing gets expanded and a lot of people actually buy it, my opinion about that will change. You know, if we do actually see that it can uphold beatings really well, then yeah, definitely. So to sum it up, flippability, I would say 7, 7.5. You know, bit of a pain on the spine there, but overall really good flipper. Visually, I love the design of it. Also the blade, the handles, everything. I think that's a good solid 9. That's just preference, you know, that's just my opinion. I think this looks really nice. It's simple, but it looks really nice and clean. Also the design on the blade, you know, the laser engraving, it just looks great. So 9 out of 10. I guess audio, you know, sound, I like when it rings a little bit, so 8 out of 10. But some people might not like the ring. The packaging was good, but obviously no spare hardware, so I would say that's a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I don't know what the grand average is of this, so I'll put that on the screen. Well, I'm pretty content with it. I will be using this a lot. Probably gonna be taking this outside for a lot this summer to get clips, and then I guess we'll see if it holds up a beating or not. And so yeah, if you are excited for that, make sure to go ahead and subscribe, and also go to the Instagram to follow along the journey. So a lot of people who are following me on YouTube are not following me on Instagram. Please go ahead and go to my Instagram. We've at some point been at 9,000 followers. We're now at like 8,000 or 7,800 or something like that. So please go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well, as it does help me a lot. And I do upload a lot more stories and day updates on there compared to the YouTube. So if you are interested in more balisong content from me, more laid back chill content, go ahead and follow me over there. Thank you to NewEra for sending me the Sunshine. I definitely enjoy flipping it. Thank you for allowing me to make this review, and hope you are satisfied with my review as well if you are watching this. And yeah, so I'll leave their link to their Instagram page in the description, so you can go ahead and check them out if you haven't heard from them. And yeah, to everyone who's still here, thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe if you are brand new. We are really close to 4,000 subs, which is just amazing. And yeah, keep flipping. Have a great day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video very soon. Peace.